dreaming.
Hey guys, so before I even start this video, excuse my voice and my red watery eyes. My allergies have been so crazy today. I don't know why, but with that out of the way, this is the fourth installment of my Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Vault Collection tutorials. We have made it to the fourth and final palette. This is the Ring the Alarm palette. This is the red and orange tone palette from the collection. It looks like this. Super stunning. I'm not going to talk very long. You guys know the drill. I'm just focusing on the eyes, and this is the look that I came up with. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start by dipping into the shade Rush with my Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm going to use some windshield wiper motions, just some circular motions, and working that through my crease and slightly winging it out on that outer corner. Now dipping into Mugshot with the Morphe M433. This is just a deeper kind of burnt orange brown shade, and I'm concentrating this a little bit lower down into the crease just to help build depth, and blending that out with the E40 just to make sure it's diffused. Then taking the Morphe E17 brush, dipping into Secret, which is a deeper warm brown, and I am working this even more into the crease, just concentrating that color into that socket line and taking the brush previously and helping diffuse that color. Now I'm just taking my concealer on a flat brush. This is a no-name brush, just something that is dense and flat, and I'm creating a winged out kind of cut crease. Now dipping into the shade Bomb Ass, which is definitely a bomb ass shimmery red shade. And I'm using a MAC 239 just to pack that onto the lid, following that cut crease shape. And I just keep dipping into the color, making sure it's as pigmented as I'd like it. Then dipping into the shade Lolly with the same brush, and I'm layering this on top just to make Bomb Ass look a little bit brighter. It also gives it a little bit more of like a peachy tone, which goes with those colors in the crease. Now I'm taking the shade Framed on a Sigma E36. This is just a teeny tiny blending brush, and I'm working this directly onto that crease line just to give it more of a contrast to really make that cut crease stand out. Blending it out. I think I'm actually using the MAC 217 and not the Morphe M433, but they're basically the same brush. And now I'm using Stila's liquid eyeliner in the shade Snow, creating a pretty thin wing across my entire lash line, but I am making sure it's thick enough that I can go in with MAC's brush stroke liner. This is in Brush Black, and I'm just lining extremely close to that lash line, still winging it out, and this is just going to help hide the lashes that we're going to put on later, and it also gives it a really cool kind of graphic liner effect. Then going in with a coat of mascara. This is the MAC Extended Giga Black Lash. This is my all-time favorite mascara, but anyways, I'm going to dip into the shade Rush with that MAC 217 and smoke out that lower lash line. I'm also kind of winging it out on that outer corner with more of a downturned wing. And then taking Mugshot on the Sigma E36 and going even closer to that lash line just to start building some depth. Now I'm dipping into the shade Framed with that same Sigma E36. Again, just going even closer to that lash line to build even more depth. And I do take this kind of flat liner brush and kind of really sharpen that line, and then just blending out with the Sigma E36 just to make sure that it's not super harsh, but it's still kind of structured, but still blown out. And then I am taking a little bit of that white liquid liner into that kind of negative space, also taking a little bit of concealer to kind of sharpen it up, and I'm just kind of making sure that all these lines are pretty precise and nothing is messy. I do take my concealer brush and kind of run it along the edges to make sure it's nice and smoked out, but again, to where it's not messy. Now for lashes, I'm taking the Ardell 231 Studio Effect lashes. I love these, they're really pretty. Just making sure to get those as close to the lash line as possible. And that is the finished eye look. No, it's not. Taking some I Love Sadai Dose of Colors Soulmate, and using this on my brow bone and my inner corner, and that is the finished eye look. Okay guys, so that is it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I will have another series coming at you featuring some new palettes that I found at this drugstore, so keep a lookout for that. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.